Yep, here's a nice sign I made in 2 minutes. This place is where kaijus wait to be in my next video. It's also a place where you better be lucky you have a chair because we only have a few of them. Isn't that just an awful business practice? Feel bad for the morons who didn't get a chair. Me. I do nothing but stand here all day with no chair letting my legs crumble. Yo boss, new video is due. Who's next on the list? Oh, Ultima is up this week. Oh, you finally gave in to those comments, huh? No? What comments? Look, just call Ultima in here. I don't got all day. Oh, Jesus.
Yo, is there any weed in there?
The pain never stops, it only grows. Hi there! Welcome back to the hellscape known as my channel, where today's topic is about the one and only
Big bitch.
a relatively new Godzilla that came out in 2021. I have never watched Singular Point, but may I just say, Godzilla looks pretty damn cool. For the most part. We're not talking about him in the anime or the looks. We're talking about him in Kai. We're gonna be talking about him in Kaiju universe, and I'm gonna be answering the question for you: are the thighs worth it? Yeah, probably. Now, I think it's safe to say that Ultima hands down why? I'm not sure what this larva's plan was, but it wasn't gonna work. Ooh, I'm so scared, fuck off. As I was saying, I think it's safe to say that Ultima hands down is one of the strongest, if not thickest, Godzillas in this game. Now, why do I say that? I'll just sit down and I'll explain it. Now, what should I talk about first? Oh, I know. Alright, you see, all of this, it's clear as day my tail is very long, ladies control yourselves, and it means exactly what you think it means. This is a 735 damage move with absurdly good range. That is an instant 5-star wanted rating. Not just a good attack, but also a good building farmer. But if you want to go longer, you always have your trusty atomic breath, but unfortunately, there is a problem with this one. Now, 3,150 damage makes this one of the strongest beams in the game, but issues will immediately become clear once you use it. Like, wait for it and stop. You see? This. Why? While the rings looked really cool in the show, here is just an annoyance because, believe it or not, I want to actually aim to hit my enemies. Boom! So when I have to constantly fix my fucking camera just to hit my target, it gets very annoying. Just leave the rings to the blue hedgehog. It's one of those beams that do a lot of damage but last forever, so it's best to use this at long range instead of close range, because using it at close range is a god-awful idea and... Oh. This was scripted. I promise I did this for a demonstration. I did not misclick. Look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Press V. No. Press V. No, please. What's the matter, Anguirus? Can't handle my thickness. This is exactly why they call him Ultima, because he's so powerful that his thunder thighs literally makes a shockwave when he stomps the floor. A 630 damage shockwave that has some pretty impressive... You know what's about to happen now, right? I did not think this through well, did I? You did not think this through well, no. I'm glad you noticed, though. Okay. Start fucking running. Oh God! Fuck! So now that I gently sent Jimbo to the Shadow Realm, I was saying that the Stomp actually has some pretty impressive range, but also it has some good height. Basically, I'm saying that it's pretty useful against flying players.
I am invincible! Invincible! Ow!
Hey Dad, I see you left with the milk. Yep, and I'm 110% leaving you. But why, Dad? Gee, I don't know. Son, I wonder why I'm leaving. Son, maybe if you spend less time teaming and more time getting women in your bedroom, I'd actually be proud of you. Son. Oh yeah, do you want to know how much damage the first 3 moves do together? Combining the first 3 moves gives you a monstrous total of 2,050 damage. Holy fuck. You'll never take me alive. Yeah, but can you take my thighs around your throat? Wait, what? My back! Everyone, please silence yourselves. For I will now tell a tale that was told in ancient legends, a tale that was very tragic. A long, long time ago, like 1 or 2 days ago, in a far, far away land on a live stream, it was told that a warrior, a brave warrior with a long tail, would travel far into the Forbidden Land to engage in combat against the enraged to engage in combat against the enraged testicles. But before the warrior left, we gave him a warning. We shouted, "Heed our warning, for the testicles only follow one rule and one rule only. When there's a hole, there's a goal." And the warrior has made it. All it took was one beam to start the battle. One thing was very clear. There was gonna be carnage. I regret my decisions. In case you're wondering, no, this is not the Adventure Time Hey Ice King 100 Gunter boss. This is an army of Mandas and their random monster Zero getting me off of their land. And it's pretty clear that even though Ultima is very strong, there is no Kaiju that can stop this many Mandas. And there's no prostitute that can suck and fuck their way out of this one. Except, maybe your mom? Regrets. So now there's two moves left that I have to explain, but first I have to explain the archetype glam because you need it to be able to use your last two moves. I'm not explaining archetype itself because I still cannot figure it out. You actually get a second that's similar to Gojira 1954's alternate beam, which can be helpful sometimes, but you gotta wait for it to start up, and also your melee attacks do a better job. It's not a bad move, 1,240 damage is nice, but your melee attacks do more damage together, which in my opinion just makes this move a lot less useful. I'll tell you what is useful though, the V move, because it creates clouds of red dust that follows you around and deals about 117 damage every few seconds. Trust me, this with the melee attacks, you can fucking tear things to shreds.
I see Bartholomew. He looks beautiful.
I can't believe it. There's a peaceful dick right here. Oh, maybe you guys aren't so bad if you backstabbing little bitch. You do have to be careful though, because once the gland goes to 0, your charge starts to drain. But you can prevent that just by turning off the red mist or by refilling your gland. As far as I know, there's two ways to fill your gland, which you either use your thunder thighs, or you could just, which I mean, come on, thighs are better. Enough of that image. So what are my thoughts on Ultima? Thigh jokes aside, Ultima is fantastic. Even though it does have its issues, like being really slow and having Biollante syndrome, there's a reason why people are scared to go near you. They know that if they pick a fight with an Ultima and they're not far enough, their health will be gone in the blink of an eye, giving it the worthy name, Godzilla Ultima.